Hi, my name is Alex and I welcome you to today's video. Developed by Piranha Bytes, known for their work on the Gothic series, Risen is an action role-playing game set in a medieval fantasy world. The game follows the story of a nameless hero who is shipwrecked on a deserted island after his ship is attacked by a giant sea monster. The player's goal is to uncover the secrets of the island and ultimately defeat the Titans, ancient beings who threaten to destroy the world. It is even more pleasing that Risen is now playable on a Nintendo console for the first time. One of the defining features of Risen is its open world design. The island is vast and offers plenty of areas to explore, each with their own unique enemies and challenges. The player is given a lot of freedom to roam and discover new locations, making the game feel like an adventure. In fact, the open world design is one of the strongest aspects of the game, as it allows players to immerse themselves in the world and truly feel like they are on a journey. Another positive aspect of the game is its combat system. The player has a variety of weapons and abilities to choose from, and the battles are challenging and satisfying. The game also features a robust skill tree, allowing players to customize their character to their playstyle. This means that players can tailor the game to their preferred playstyle, whether they prefer to fight with a sword and shield or prefer to use magic. However, Risen is not without its flaws. One of the biggest cons of the game is that it can be quite buggy. Players have reported experiencing glitches and some rare crashes, which can be frustrating. Additionally, the game's graphics and animation can feel a bit dated, and the character models can look clunky. These technical issues can detract from the overall enjoyment of the game. Another con is that the game's story can be a bit lackluster. While the premise is intriguing, the game's pacing can feel slow and the characters are not as well developed as they could be. The story and characters could benefit from more depth and complexity, which would make the game more engaging. Especially at this point, developer Piranha Bytes could have taken a page out of the book of the first two Gothic games. From a technical point of view, the whole thing is a bit more difficult to evaluate. You can't compare Risen, which was originally released in 2009, with other Western RPGs like The Witcher 3. Still, it has to be said that the game clearly shows its age. However, here the advantage of the Switch comes into play, because the game is more convincing in handheld mode, where it can hide its age somewhat due to the smaller screen. In terms of frame rate, there's nothing spectacular to report. The game runs at 30 frames per second most of the time, with occasional stutters during autosaving. In conclusion, Risen is a decent action RPG with an open world design, challenging combat and a lot of freedom to explore. However, it does have its fair share of bugs and technical issues, and the story could use some improvement. Despite these flaws, fans of action RPGs and open world games will likely find something to enjoy in Risen. For these reasons, I rate Risen for the Nintendo Switch a 7 out of 10. If you liked it, we would be very happy about a like and a subscription, or if you're interested in getting early access to our future reviews, feel free to visit our Patreon page.
Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.